God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Well, Greg. I hope you're ready. We're going to be cranking our heads back and forth, watching these teams race up and down the floor all game long.
And this is the definition of an exciting matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast.
Here are the five for the Clippers. Jared Allen is out there with Neesmith. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Giddey in at the point. Embiid with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Miller outside. Jared Allen grabs the miss. And it's Giddey with the ball for the Clippers. It's a three-point game. Pass to Allen to the wing right side. For three, Oubre. It's hauled in by the Raptors. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat.
And here is Los Angeles now. Raptors knocking down the tray. Back to SGA. Knocks down the three ball.
My goodness, the answer from deep, Mr. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Miller outside. Pass to Slim. Raptors moving the ball around. Here's Embiid. The shot that time, not on target. Excellent D there from Allen. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I caught up with Coach Darko Rajakovic.
Our first topic of conversation, of course, facing Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He told me SGA is so hard to game plan for. He has incredible length for a point. He's too big for a guard, too quick for a wing. We have our work cut out for us. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
Well, Aaron Neesmith has the kind of frame where if he gets that defender off balance, he's going to draw contact. That's a great play by the young man.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
First one falls for it. Endorse the Raptors. It would seem further ahead defensively than they are at the offensive end.
Kevin, it's an organization that historically looks for size. They have a lot of length and athleticism. The ability to force turnovers and be disruptive is something they identify, and then they want to push in transition. They're actually an entertaining group. This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
There's Miller with the three. Good on the triple.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass was coming.
SGA passes to Allen. Good D by Embiid.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Launches a three. Slim, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Giddey. A beautiful reverse layup.
That's outstanding footwork by Josh Giddey. Finish in the painted area. I can do that too.
Miller outside. Pass to Aldama. High post, Embiid. It's good from about 19 feet.
And this is the beauty of Embiid's game. He has a shot from anywhere on the floor.
Allen outside. Giddey sets the pick for Allen. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. That three off the mark. Toronto, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Embiid the screen. Here's Slim. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds, it moved like he did. Not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And Doris, after Paul George left, many figured the Clippers were a lottery bound team. Instead, they were a 50-win team.
And Kev, they had great contributions up and down the roster. There was incredible balance. And needless to say, you have a man in the head coaching position who is one of the all-time best in Ty Lue.
That one drops. He ties it up. And now that we are well past the halfway point of the season, DB, what are you most looking forward to?
I think, Kevin, this is the first time of the year where you start to consider, well, I'll tell you, the playoff positioning is starting to take shape. The potential first-round matchups become intriguing. I can't wait to see how things end up.
Giddey, offensive rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Just 5 to shoot. Tries again. Can't hit that one. Toronto's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. There's a screen by Aldama. Here's Slim. And again, Toronto no luck. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
And it was a matchup you thought they would have cruised through, but they actually dropped a game in this series last year.
Here is Slim. He has yet to score. Miller outside. Embiid, the pass to Slim. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Giddey. His last outing with 20 points. Allen kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Giddey. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, that's the big man lingering around the hoop. Jared Allen smartly gets the bucket on the follow.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here is Slim. Giddey defending. Pass to Miller. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now, Giddey, taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
Savvy decision by Josh Giddey. This guy in pick and roll action, look out.
Pass to Flag. Toronto working the ball around now. And the dunk by Embiid.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Giddey. Inside. And Neesmith with the slam.
Finishing with power is exactly what we expect from Mr. Neesmith.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Toronto. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Clark comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Klay Thompson in for Flag. A big group substitution here for the Clippers. Larry Nance is checked in for Allen. Toppin comes in for Aaron Nesmith. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Oubre. And Dub subbed in for Josh Giddey. Here is Slim. No scoring in this one. And he's still waiting to make his first shot for the night. Now 0 of 4.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Outside, SGA. Tries from 10. He can't get it to go.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Pass to Thompson from the arc. A rebound by Dosunmu.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here is Nance. Gilgeous Alexander finds Nance. Nance a screen to the inside. It's stolen. To the middle. Got a piece of it. And he lobs it up toward the rim and stolen by Miller. Well, there's some recent news, and now on the phone we go to Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, what's going on?
Thanks so much. Well, the news is out regarding the New York Knicks. I'm told they were able to land Jaylen Brown. It's not every day you can add a former Finals MVP to your roster, and most of the time, those guys are locked in. Such a dynamic force at both ends of the floor. Brown is clearly someone who elevates everyone around him. I'm told they're very excited to see what he can do on their roster.
Once again, Shams, as always, Toppin can't get it to go.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Here's Slim. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Miller's got 3 assists in the game.
Oh, Brandon Miller with the pretty feed.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors, youth champions.
Checked in for Toronto. Anthony comes in for Sling. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Cam Whitmore, he's checked in for SGA. Los Angeles leading by 4. Here's Doug. Hasn't made one yet. And it's Whitmore missing.
I'd go back to that shot again. That's a great look from the mid-range.
Here's Anthony. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Dosunmu with it. Pass to Dub. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Now, here's Marshall. Toppin covering. Anthony down low. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 5. Out to Anthony. Shot from 12. That one misses. Here's Dub, covered by Anthony. It's Whitmore, top of the key. Lets it go. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
His contract runs through next season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them.
It's hauled in by the Clippers. 1:02 left in the first quarter. Pass to Dosunmu. Back to Whitmore. Nance a screen on him. Here's Whitmore. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
I love it when guards are willing to get on the inside and go ahead and make plays. Cole Anthony, a scorer by nature.
Pass to Dub. A floater, and the layup is good. And the Clippers lead by 4.
Boy, no one is blocking that shot. Excellent use of the floater.
Outside Anthony. 11 seconds left in the first. Screen by Hartenstein. And Cole Anthony with the 3. Anthony's got 5.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Clippers lead by 1. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers, guys.
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
Cole Anthony is out there with Miller. Then it's Santi Aldama. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Flag in at the 3. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. And the Raptors with some changes. Joel Embiid comes in for Brandon Clark. And it's Slim in for Anthony. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Giddey's checked in. Now here's Giddey. Allen with the screen for Giddey. Pass to Oubre. Wants to get it to Neesmith. And does. Here's Giddey. And the layup's good off the glass. Giddey's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Clippers.
Boy, it looked like the defense was perfectly positioned. Outstanding contest. And Josh Giddey says, I don't care. I'm scoring anyway.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now here's Giddey. Oubre outside. Pass to Neesmith. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Slim pulls it in. Raptors trail by 3. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Allen passes to Giddey. Going inside. Good on the bucket. Giddey's got 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Embiid. Miller outside. Embiid with a screen on Giddey. Miller. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Allen's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Joel Embiid over the years has had some tough luck with injuries. He said, I've broken my face twice. I came back early with the risk of losing my vision, broken fingers. I still came back. I wish I was as lucky as others, but that doesn't mean I'm not trying to do whatever it takes to be out there. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie.
And Embiid protecting the rim, using that 7-foot frame, big fella.
And that one's good. Flag.
This is why perimeter defense is so critical. Everyone has a three they can drop on you.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Here they come, man. Your North Star Crew.
And let's look now at which teams have been the hottest offensively for the past 10 games. The Clippers in second.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by.
Good job.
And here is Giddey. He's got 6. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oubre on the wing. Neesmith finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go.
You love how fast Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets into that shooting motion. As soon as it touches his hands, it is ready to go.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
You have the camera all on you. Dancing McGee.
At the stats for Slim. His last 10 games, he's getting around 16 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it to me is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Here's Flag. He has 6. Here's Embiid, and another basket for Toronto.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
Allen up top. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Embiid.
Jared Allen knows who he is, guys. Rim runner, rim protector, and excellent rebounder.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And Allen drops them both. And in Tyronn Lue, the Clippers have one of the league's most highly respected and Doris coveted head coaches.
And think about it, Kevin. He signed an extension with the Clippers 2 summers ago. That was amidst rumors that the Lakers might have an interest. Remember, LeBron and Ty Lue go way back. But he is now committed long-term with this organization. That is smart business.
Here is Slim. 8 points his last outing. Embiid with a screen on Giddey. Embiid, no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Man, we talk so often and appropriately about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander as a scorer. How about that dime?
Here is Slim. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. His 5th miss, out 2 for 7 from the floor. Giddey surveying the D. Pass to Oubre. Back to Giddey. Allen with the screen for Giddey. They get it again. Allen shot is off. Raptors trail by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Flag. And again, no good by Toronto.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Giddey. Allen with the screen for Giddey. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. Miller, that's for 2. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Now here's Giddey. Defense right on him. Pass to Oubre. And here is Neesmith. Now here's SGA. He has 5. Here's Miller. Great D that time from Oubre.
Boy, he just doesn't have it here tonight, and it's had a ripple effect on this team.
Giddey the pass to SGA. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Sometimes the game requires you to just keep at it, so he's got to be aggressive.
Pass to Embiid. In the corner, it's Flag. And here's Miller outside. Basket made, just his 2nd this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. For a different look here. Hartenstein's checked in for Embiid. Haji Marshall comes in for Santi Aldama. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Brandon Miller. And Anthony subbed in for Slim. Los Angeles leading by 3. They set the pick. Here's the three. Toronto grabs the miss. Wide with it. Now defended by Whitmore. Anthony taking his time here. Down low. Here's Hartenstein. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, Hartenstein is a very physical big man. He is not one to shy away from contact.
Well, it's hard to see OKC doing what they did last year without Hartenstein.
I would argue, Kevin, one of the biggest free agent signings in that particular offseason. Hartenstein fills a role as important as any on the team. He can facilitate offense. He's a rim protector, a dominant rebounder. You talk about a plug-and-play guy, that's Isaiah. Sometimes in this league, you just have to be patient. Isaiah Hartenstein, a second-round pick, he has now become an invaluable asset to his team.
No good from Clark. L.A. has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Job the pass to Dosunmu. Here's Dub. And the Clippers miss again. Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Wizards.
A long and tiring game, made worse obviously by the fact they ended up in the second overtime falling short, which can be a real morale killer.
And that one's good, Whitmore.
An old school shot from Whitmore. There is still some value in that mid-range.
Anthony dishes to Clark. Thompson outside. Pass to Marshall. And it's Hartenstein in the corner. Back to Marshall. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Clippers leading. Dosunmu, the pass to Dub. Back to Dosunmu. Here's Dub. And they call an illegal screen here. Here now is the 2K leaderboard. Over the past month, these teams have tortured opponents defensively. In fourth, the Raptors.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it on that end of the floor.
Toronto's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Hartenstein with the screen for Anthony. Out to the wing. Rebound by the Clippers. Dub's got his fourth rebound in this one. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Marshall dishes to Anthony. Clark outside. Outside Anthony. Raptors need to get a shot off. Toppin with the steal. And here we go. Fast break, and Whitmore's got it. Up again, kept alive. Job the pass to Toppin. It's stolen by Anthony. They need this one. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You have to stay with the play when you feel contact because you get a chance for maybe a three-point play. In this opportunity, free throw coming for Mr. Cole Anthony.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line, 79% overall.
And he knocks down the first one. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level, but you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
So here we are, Greg, looking at this roster of the Raptors. What is the path to contention?
Well, perhaps an opening in the East for them to make a move, going from good to great. That's tougher and will require them to develop or acquire some superstar talent.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Tubb. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Here's Hartenstein. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. 41 seconds left now here in the second. Tubb, no good. And so Marshall will bring it up for Toronto. It's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for him. Thompson from long range. It's good on the putback. Hartenstein's got the lead up to 2 now for the Raptors.
Well, you see Hartenstein using both the size and the strength to his advantage. Nicely done.
Here's Tubb. In the corner, it's Toppin from downtown. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Raptors leading by just 2. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
I'm here with Coach Tyronn Lue. And, Coach, tell me more about your team's performance there in that first half.
I thought we got tired a little early, but, our pace was good. I thought we got some stops early, got out in transition, but we're doing okay.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. And, folks, don't go away. Halftime is here, and we'll be right back with you after this break.
And get ready for the fans. Half-court shot from line. They're measuring up the shot.
Hello and welcome. Let's get right into it. The story tonight is a tight matchup for the Clippers after 2 quarters.
Shooting under 35%. Let me see. That calculates to they're lucky to be in this game. Look, they're getting a lot of hustle points, but that can only get you so far. They got to start executing down the stretch.
Yeah, patience is a virtue. Don't always take the first shot when you see it.
Okay, fellas, now a look at the sharpshooters lining up for the 3-point contest.
Man, this is a crazy list. Plenty of familiar names on it here, but a couple of outliers too. I love to root for the underdogs.
Not many outliers have won this event, but it's possible. Anybody can get hot. And that about wraps it up. And as the 3rd quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Raptors with the lead. Checking out the group with Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Aaron Nesmith is out there with Jared Allen. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Gilgeous Alexander in at the 2 spot.
Well, how about the length and athletic ability of Kelly Oubre Jr.? Go ahead in there.
One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
He had passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in L.A., they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
And that one misses.
Kelly Oubre Jr. entered this league as a dynamic athlete, excellent in the open floor, but give this young man credit. He's worked hard to develop the perimeter game that's absolutely critical to success.
Here's Giddey. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Raptors shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Jared Allen grabs the miss. And Los Angeles guys shooting about 33%. Not happy with the play on that end.
Oh, my goodness. The quickness of SGA, the burst. It's like a blur.
Here is Slim. Shot clock at 6. Let's go. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen to the inside. It's stolen by Aldama. Down low. Here's Embiid. Excellent D there from Allen.
This is what frustrates coaches. You come out of the half and you miss your first 3 shots.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
And here is Los Angeles now. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And Giddey gets it to go. And it's a 4-point Clipper lead.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Pass to Embiid. Count the basket and the foul. It goes on Aaron Neesmith.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
The Raptors haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hand.
Now Giddey. He's got 8. Wants to get it to Neesmith, and does. Here's Allen. Count that one. Allen's got 8.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
We need you to get right now for your North Side Crew.
As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings. You look at the Raptors. Right now, they're down in the 9th spot. They haven't had the kind of success they had wanted to have at this point of the season.
And I think for Toronto, they're a team searching for a way to take a leap forward this season. So far, here in the early going, that leap has not existed.
Yeah, it hasn't been all bad, though. I mean, they've had some nice wins, and even if they're not an elite-level team, they still have the look of a playoff team.
Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. The great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard. And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Miller, the pass to Slim. Embiid with a screen on Giddey. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Slim. A three-pointer is right on target. Slim's got 7 points.
Boy, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look, and good night.
Oubre outside. Screen by Allen. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Clippers lead by 4.
You know, I've got to say, defensively, the effort simply hasn't been there this half. They've got to pick up their energy.
Pass to Slim. Miller the bounce pass. Aldama. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Aldama's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Back to Giddey. Now here's Oubre to the middle. Embiid with the steal, and here we go. Fast break. Flag's got it. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you watch Miller, he keeps the defense on its heels. They don't know what he's going to do.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And it's tied up with that one. And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the second overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor.
Here is Slim. Gilgeous Alexander covering. Aldama with the ball. There's Miller with the 3. Oubre pulls it in. And it's Giddey in the corner. Los Angeles with another miss.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Miller finds Embiid. Flag with it. He's against Oubre. Embiid, the pass to Aldama. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Inside, it's stolen by Aldama. Here's Miller. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Miller's got the lead up to 2 now for Toronto. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Raptors.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here is Slim. Giddey defending. Slim, good.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And Teron Lue wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
will go for a different look here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Embiid. Clark comes in for Santi Aldama. Thompson, he's checked in for Brandon Miller. And Anthony subbed in for Slim. Here's Toppin. Scoreless thus far. Here's Dub. On the wing, Dosumu. Clock at 4. Here's Dub. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Here's Anthony. Finished off the break. And now a 4-point Toronto lead.
Cole Anthony understanding my teammate has stolen it. Let me get out in transition and get an easy 2.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Clippers. On Sunday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
The Raptors making a switch here. Marshall's checked in. Hartenstein with the screen for Anthony. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Oh, my goodness. With authority, Isaiah Hartenstein.
Clippers trail by 6. Toppin sets a screen for Whitmore. Toronto grabs the miss. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing. Really keeping things simple.
Oh, that was something else.
Just great timing on the play and rhythm on the pass. Cole Anthony setting his teammate up beautifully.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Los Angeles has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Nance finds Whitmore. Shot to stop the run.
Oh, man. When Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
Outside Anthony. Uncovered. They grabbed their own miss. It's good. Hartenstein's got the lead up to 8 now for the Raptors.
Hartenstein, such a tough cover on the interior. Knows angles, has great strength and size.
Pass to Whitmore. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Toronto grabs the miss. Hartenstein's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And Thompson kicks to Anthony. Down low, here's Hartenstein, and the dunk by Hartenstein. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 11 rebounds. Clippers trail by 10. There's 1:59 left in the third. And Dub gets it to go.
Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting stroke is that pure.
Pass to Thompson. Fires for 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Dub's got 6 rebounds in the game. In the corner, it's Whitmore. It's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. And a brief moment now to see who's atop the NBA in team free throws. The Clippers, number 1.
You can't be careless when you play them. I mean, no wasted opportunities at the line. It's a team effort, and they're getting it done.
Flag is checked in for the Raptors. And it's the Clippers with the ball. Here's Dub. He has 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Misses the 3. Here's Flag. Whitmore defending. Anthony, the pass to Thompson. Oh, good with the triple.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
The wide open look here for Anthony, and again, no good by Toronto. Clippers trail by 7. Pass to Dosunmu. Here's Dub. Nance outside for the 3, and Dub gets it to go. Dub's got 6 points in the quarter.
After hitting nothing from downtown in the first half, that's his second make since.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Clark sets a screen for Anthony. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Here's Dub for 3. And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be right back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. You've got Joel Embiid. Miller is out there with Slim. And it's Santi Aldama. And it's Flag in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
I'll tell you, he comes out of the locker room, and all of a sudden, he's a different guy.
Pass to Allen. Here's Dub. Screen by Allen. Here's Dub. And a miss here on the triple. Raptors leading by 8. Here is Slim. Embiid the screen. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. And the shot goes down.
That, folks, is about the speed of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets in there before the defense can react.
A 3 ball. And it's Flag missing. Clippers trail by 6. Pass to Neesmith. Here's Dub. Looking to get back on track here. Toronto's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And it's Flag with the rebound.
It's just been a frustrating day for him all the way around, and it's rubbed off now, I think, on the rest of the team.
Here's Miller. Embiid, the pass to Slim. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
At the line for your Raptors, number 28. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Josh Giddey's checked in for Dub. And so he hits both. Clippers trail by 8. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here is Slim. Giddey defending. This is where Embiid wants the ball.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Oubre outside. Back to SGA. Good D by Miller. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. To the paint. Tries to keep it alive. Oubre with it. And it's Miller picking him up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Cooper Flag.
See, Kelly Oubre understands how to take advantage of his athleticism on the interior. That's nice.
That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. Toronto leading by 9. And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Let's take a moment here to catch up with Ali LaForce on the sideline.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
Terrific, Ali. We appreciate the report. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Miller. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
I'll tell you, this is not a game he'll want to individually remember, but they are positioned to close this thing out.
Pass to Giddey. Los Angeles with another miss.
Boy, not looking sharp at all here in the second half, but it hasn't deterred him one bit.
Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Embiid, defended by Allen. It's stolen by Allen. And here's Oubre. Here's SGA. And the dunk by SGA.
Boy, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
Pass to Aldama. Embiid the screen. Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Oubre with it. Now defended by Flag. Oubre kicks to SGA. Oubre sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander explodes to the rim.
Boy, this guy is an absolute force of nature on the offensive end. SGA, I don't know what the defense is going to do with you.
Pass to Flag. Back to Embiid. Oubre with the steal. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance. Now, here's Nesmith. He's tightly guarded. And here is Allen. Clock at 6. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Another miss by SGA. Miller, the pass to Slim. Pass to Flag to stop the drought. And again, Toronto no up. Clippers trail by 5. Here's Oubre. The putback clanks, the putback jam. Toronto, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them.
Well, despite that lean frame, folks, Brandon Miller is not afraid of a little contact.
For his age, Brandon Miller has an extremely polished offensive game.
He does, Kevin. You can count on him to carry an offense if need be for a 6-8 minute stretch. He's got size, he's got skill, and he's a willing participant offensively.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, Brandon Miller's agility is a big strength, guys. He can draw a lot of fouls when he's using that quickness.
And he's good on the second. And here's Gilgeous Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. And slam dunk by Allen.
One of Jared Allen's best qualities is his motor. That activity paying dividends with his scoring.
Slim passes to Embiid. Miller against Gilgeous Alexander. 6 to shoot. Pass to Slim. And the Raptors miss again.
Boy, they've managed without him to a degree, which bodes well for them overall.
Giddey, the pass to Nesmith. Here's Flag. Giddey defending. Here is Slim. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
SGA against Miller. Pass to Aldama. Shot clock at 6. Fires top of the key. Slim, no good. Clippers trail by 4. SGA passes to Nesmith.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can score it, so you have to respect it. That sets up his passing game. What a pretty delivery.
Pass to Flag. There's a screen by Aldama. Now here's Embiid. Excellent D there from Allen. Oubre left side. Outside, SGA. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Giddey. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Toronto's gone ice cold from three-point land. 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Pass to Flag. Embiid sets the pick for Flag. Good on the three-point shot. And the Raptors lead by 5.
Well, listen, he may not be lights out, but if you give him that good a look, he's going to hurt you.
Back to Allen. Gilgeous-Alexander against Miller. Locked up there for Allen. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, get after it, Jared Allen. Gets the ball in a spot he likes and delivers a big-time bucket.
Woke loose. Miller against Gilgeous-Alexander. Embiid there for the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Here is Slim. 6 on the shot clock. Embiid! Jumper is off. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. Now SGA. Green by Allen. And Gilgeous-Alexander. Here we go. That one misses. Had a chance to tie it up. Here is Slim. Giddey defending. Miller against Oubre. For puts up a three, and there's the three.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Giddey. Now Oubre. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And he does not hit.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here is Slim. Giddey defending. Here is Slim. That one misses.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Miller there for the rebound. And so they choose to intentionally foul. The Raptors making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. There's the double team with SGA. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for your Raptors. Santi Aldana. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. And the Clippers call time here. They trail by 8. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And you know what? They're not ready to give up yet. They'll try to intentionally foul if they can get a quick hoop.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Set your position. You got to act like everybody's watching. Show us those moves. Get down.
Wide open look. Oh, the jumper goes.
What a moment for Gilgeous-Alexander in the clutch. Yes, sir.
Here is Slim. Giddey defending. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
Number 28.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Beyond the arc. Embiid there for the rebound. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Toronto winning this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
Let's send it over to Allie LaForce. She's standing by with our player of the game.
Joel, we've heard critics in the past question your level of conditioning. How do you answer those critics?
I'm just going to keep on doing what I've been doing this year, and I've been healthy, and I haven't been injured, and I'm going to try to keep that. I'm going to keep that way. So
we'll stay locked in and wishing you the best health. Thanks, Joel.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Joel Embiid.